if you had a crazy fan story, whether that's something funny or terrifying or anywhere in between, what's one good story you could leave with people so that we can see what it's like to be in a big band and have fans of every shape?
I remember one guy who was at like Corpus Christi, I think.
Okay.
He's like, hey, we're just signing some stuff for people after the set. Hey, man, you sign my CD or sign this? Guy's like, hey, man, can you sign my leg? I'm like, sure. And he
Artificial?
just takes it off.
Oh, nice.
Didn't see it coming, really. He's like, yeah, man, I got one signed by Propane. I'm going to hang it up next to that one. It's like, nice, dude.
He has a collection of signed legs like guitars?
I think he has a collection of signed legs.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet, man. He's a nice dude.
I'm wearing my Killswitch leg today. Check it out.
I had a stalker that wanted to marry me.
Oh, that's bad.
And then I had a fan come backstage at a show on the Rock is Dead tour and try on my lipstick and then try to hitch a ride with us to Phoenix.
Did this fan want to be you?
And it was a he.
Oh.
He had my lip. You know, I had this collaboration I did with this company. It was like this lip gloss, and it was very, very dark, like black cherry. And he had it all the way outside his mouth.
Like serial killer style? Like, I am pretty, I am pretty?
Yeah. And then he's like, I really want to come to Phoenix with you guys because that was our next destination. And we were like, no.
I'm so glad that you turned out safe. That's really good to hear.
Although, like, might have been really entertaining.
So it was like a really rainy day in Birmingham? Birmingham.
Okay.
In the UK. And up walks this guy. Says, hey, Emmanuel, I have something for you.
Okay.
Great opener,
Nice.
by the way. I mean, stoked at this point. And then he unpacks like a mask, which it's like a light latex mask of someone else, but he painted it kind of darkish and gave it like a wig. And he said, oh, you know, I fucking make... I don't know why he's Australian. He just makes masks of
people he likes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he do with it before he gave it to you?
We don't
dry,
know. It should
luckily.
have resembled his head, which it might if you would skin your head.
There was also like blood and stuff.
It was very, very disturbing because the face did not have anything to do with his. It had this kind of very bad afro wig.
Yeah.
I don't know, glued on top.
And this was
It
like
really
his
creepy.
gift? Like, this is how I feel about you?
Yeah.
Like serial killer style?
Pretty much. But I mean, obviously, you know, it's
It was kind of a Leatherface thing. Like,
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
it.
it.
Here's your face as a latex.
I love you so much that this is going to become you later.
I can be you anytime, you know.
There's a line in one of the songs that has to do with smashing someone's face into a VCR.
Not at home, kids.
Somebody at the show brought us a VCR to sign once. So they were just holding this VCR, and I was sitting there looking at them like, I don't get what you're doing yet. And then they said, ho, you get it? And I was like, I get it. Please don't harm me. Please don't harm me.
Sign it and then let me smash your face into it. Don't have to say names.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, maybe the two that come to my mind.
Okay.
Because I'm going for two different genres here. Okay. Sometimes you want to go.
Genre of fan, I like
Sometimes you want to go for the laugh, and sometimes you want to go for like something that means something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you two stories. They're both real.
Okay.
So I'm doing an autograph signing, and so there's like a line of people, and we had a table. Sit at a table. People come up. Sometimes people are like, "Dude, will you sign my arm?" You know, and you sign their arm. This guy came up and he goes, "Dude, will you sign my leg?" And I was like, "Sure." And he goes, "Okay." Click. Put it on the table. And I was like, I'm not done with the story though.
Okay.
You think I'm done?
Yeah,
I was like,
enough.
oh,
What's going
holy
on?
crap. So I had no idea, of course, that he had an artificial leg. So I signed it. This is true story. I am not making this up. 2 years later, I'm in another autograph line in a different city at a table. We're walking through, and there's so many people that a lot of times you don't really look up. I'm like, thanks for coming. And I got the thing, I was signing it, and this girl goes, what is the craziest thing you've ever signed? And I go, probably a prosthetic leg. And I looked up and gave it to her, and she goes, oh, well, you can't sign my arm. And she had a prosthetic arm. True story. God is my witness.
Man.
You can't make this up.
No, I don't think you would. No, I don't think anyone would make that
Yeah,
up
and then I was
either.
like, why not?
Yeah.
What's wrong? I want to sign your arm.
Yeah.
I've definitely got some weird messages though before.
weird messages.
Yeah,
like
from
online,
like fan messages. Yeah,
Okay.
like in your inbox. Like,
Yep, some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Weird GIFs, weird everything.
Oh yeah.
So as long as no one's attacking you or trying to find you at home.
Yeah.
No, I had one guy who was just like, "Hey man, I know you live in Central Florida. You want to come over to my barbecue tonight?" I'm like, "I have no clue who you are."
It's a human barbecue, and you're
yeah.
Britain's on the menu.
Yeah.
One of the most coolest things about our fans is I used to have to sort of go out and look very hard for things I want to wear.
Okay.
And now they know me so well, know me better than myself. They bring me garments.
They bring you clothes.
They
for
bring me
yourself.
clothes.
Man,
Yeah,
that's like the best delivery service ever.
I
for
might
shopping.
even wear one today. I might even wear it. Fuck it, I might do it.
And the freakiest things that a lot of our fans do, they tend to. I see them on posts on Twitter and stuff. They're like, "Oh my god, I got Luke's DNA on me. I'm like gonna clone him." And I'm like, I wonder if like in 10 years this will be possible. There's gonna be a load of Luke Spillers running around.
Okay, so like young Luke Spillers though, so like 10-year-old yous running around like a little army.
Can you imagine?
Is that a good thing or bad thing? Do you think more of you at a young generation, then you can like rise them up to
Well,
take
there's
over
only
the
room
world?
for one Luke Spiller. So
Okay, so that's
I've
like gotta
drawn
grow.
on somebody's forearm, and then the next day they went and got whatever it was that I drew on them forever.
Was it
That
at least
pretty
something
weird.
like? It wasn't something.
I've signed like a baby before. That was weird. Signed a baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are. I
Hopefully
think
they
people
don't
really
eBay-
want to
hopefully-
stand out and leave an
yeah.
impression. On
Hopefully
a
they don't
serious
eBay that autograph.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
So not weird by any standards, but interesting. One girl baked us 5 loaves of banana bread.
That's 2 days ago.
That weighed a lot. It was a lot of banana bread. We couldn't eat it all. But that's like sick. I think that's really cool.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
No one
And
brings
then,
me. No one brings me banana.
Yeah, and she was asking us. She was like, "What do you want next time? Do you want us to make the same thing again, or like, do you want nuts this time?" And we were like, I don't know, like.
But recently, there was a girl that she had the full confidence, which I appreciate. But she just walked on the bus and was just like, and then she like realized like I was in my little drawing corner just doing what I do and just because I'm working on a comic book for the band for the next chapter.
Very cool.
Which is like super in depth and like a lot of symbolism and stuff.
Okay.
But she saw me, she like looked and she like screamed and like our merch guy like hid Remington underneath the. It was a weird vibe for sure.
So a woman just walks onto your bus, starts screaming.
Yeah.
That's pretty
like,
intense.
super excited though.
Family came out to see us. It was in Europe.
I think so. Yeah.
And
They brought like a cake. They made a cake. And like really cool.
Okay.
I think
But
their whole family is into
the band. So you've got like some really little kids up to like grandparents.
Okay.
So like they all like it, and we put out a photo the other day, and
I think that someone like I think Matt commented that we've all got the same beards.
like, for some reason we all grow the exact same beard.
So then they made like a photo, like really quick, probably like within an hour.
minutes or
Yeah,
some shit.
something like, and they'd all like made these kind of fake beards.
Like
and
they
stuff
3D
like
printed
us.
beards.
Like, yeah, well,
and-
just
yeah.
like
Tattoos on.
So they had the same promo, but like with all the same beards. It was
Are they
pretty funny.
trying to become you guys?
Yeah,
Like-
that was cute. It was cute.
I think it was
more
just
than
like a
anything,
kind of
though.
a dress
So it
up
seemed like it was like a family sort of
activity.
activity. But that
So
was
they've
cool.
adopted you at this point, probably.
Yeah,
if
it was
they
just
could.
we just thought it was funny.
They're just a little kind of off.
Okay.
So we talked to him for a while, signed some stuff, whatever. And then at the end of the show, he gets in his like Cutlass white piece of shit car and it's just like tailing around the
it
venue,
had flames on
revving-
it.
Yeah,
It had
yeah.
flames on it,
It had
really
yeah,
cool.
and it
On
had
a
the
Cutlass?
and checkered flag decals. And he's just burning rubber around the venue like 2 or 3 times. We're like, who the fuck is that? So we go to pull out, and the car pulls up right next to us, and it's the dude.
Yeah.
And he like reaches his hand out and hands me this like silver bag, and he's like,
Pooey
"Hey."
and I are in the front seats, by the way,
Yeah.
of our vehicle right now.
Okay.
So he hands me this silver bag. He's like, "Hey, I got some green stuff, you know." And I'm like,
We're like, what
"Oh
the-
shit, dude!
This
we
guy's
got-"
on green stuff?
Yeah, it's like, "Oh, cool, some fucking free weed or something."
Yeah.
So I open up the green bag, and there are these like weird, torn up green sashes. One of which was like a skirt or
It looked
something.
looked like something Brett and Michaels would have wore, like
that sheer lacy type
he
stuff?
probably did wear it.
Yeah.
And he probably stole it from him. And
Ew.
then there was a message written on the back of a Pop Rocks package with his number. I couldn't really make out what the message was. But
it was so bizarre because the dude was like straight up, like as we were loading out, like just sweating, just in our faces for like 40 minutes while we're packing up gear, and then he just disappeared, and then showed up and just, like you said, burned out a rubber man, and then handed us Brett and Michael's underwear essentially, and then said later, bros, and then beefed out in this freaking flame mobile.
I'm Brett Michael's biggest fan. Here's some Pop Rocks.
He ate the Pop Rocks. Brett Michael's like rolled down the back window, and he was all like, "Fuck yeah."
Thank you to everyone who's been watching along with my festival coverage this past month. Big thanks to my patrons who have helped support Rocked and are keeping the channel going, and a special thanks to Brandon Barenfeld. You can get perks and help support Rocked by clicking on the link in the YouTube card and the description below. Please subscribe to get notified on upcoming album reviews and other videos. You can check out my concert photography on Instagram, and you can keep up to date with Rocked on Facebook and Twitter.